welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thanks so much for stopping by, but make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Once you subscribe, hit that notification bell, join the Clockwork crew so you'll be notified every single time that I upload, which is every single Monday, like clockwork. No makeup video today. It's been a while for like a little skincare video, and it's time for me to take my makeup off. So it's actually really early, so it's not my nighttime skincare routine. We're just gonna take off my makeup. It's actually 9:06 in the morning. I'm trying to get as much content as I can on a day off and start editing so that it's not as taxing for me. And then, guys, Garnier sent me their new Vitamin C Micellar Water and their Micellar Cleansing Eco Pads, however you want to say it. And it's just like, yeah, no obligation to post because it's not sponsored. It's not. But vitamin C in a micellar water, yeah, hand it here. Yeah, because I'm gonna use these, and I like to use like compressed towels to take off my makeup. But you guys know I rock with Garnier and the micellar water the long way, because this is I buy this all the time. Check out my hauls. I buy this all the time. This is what, the value size. Look at the difference. Yeah. Not new to this, I'm true to this. So thank you, Garnier, but I need to take my makeup off because I have editing to do and I need a nap. So if you guys are ready to get into this video with me getting unready, keep on watching. I tied my edges down, I put my hair up. The first thing that's always gonna go, always, these lashes. Yep, they haven't been on that long, so truthfully, I mean, don't do that. What you should do is soak a cotton round and hold the micellar water to it and then take them off. So please don't live like me. Save your lashes. My lashes are really thick and really long, and I don't always like. We can talk about that later, but that's the first thing to go. Next, I'm gonna take off my contacts. Yeah, that means that I can't see. Whatever. These are also just going in garbage. So these are one a days, and that's fine. Do this in the bathroom. My hands are clean, but go ahead. Contacts out. Now can I see? No. No. So I'm afraid to stain these. I'm afraid to stain. I had to flip this up and back. But let's see. There's 3 pads in here. Add the micellar water directly to the pads. Okay. They're very, very soft. They're two-sided. I think these are going to stain really bad. Really, really bad. How often can I wash these? I'm going to go wash all 3 of them. Now, I'm supposed to wash thoroughly before the first use. Okay, and then you saturate it with micellar water, and then wipe your eye, face makeup. Okay, so I do that anyway, so I'm gonna go wash these. You're not, I guess, do you use them dry? I'm going to throw them in the wash, I guess. I'm gonna wash them by hand and throw them in the dryer or something like that. But they have to be dry, I think. Can I dry them? I can put them in the dryer. Okay, I'm gonna, yeah.
2,000 years later.
Washed and dried. I'm gonna have to see how they wash with the makeup on it, because I hate for it to be stained so soon, which is why I usually get the disposable compressed towels, and that's what I use. But the first thing I always do, first of all, let's open this micellar water. We're gonna go into the, you guys know this is my so I'm gonna go into the new Vitamin C Micellar Cleansing Water with the Eco Cleansing Pads. I'm supposed to saturate it. I don't know how this works. I'm not new here. I am really just concerned how it would stain. Either way, we're gonna go ahead and go into it. I also already did my skincare routine like 6 o'clock this morning when I came back from walking my dog. So it is only 9:38 a.m. Let's speak English. So I'm not gonna do a full skincare routine. We're just gonna take off my makeup, and this is cleansing water. So we'll be good there. I'll probably just throw on an oil just to keep the skin hydrated. But yeah, so let's saturate it. And this is, ooh. Okay. The first thing I always do is take off my lipstick, whatever lip products I have. It look good, don't it? Okay, so I'm just gonna hold it and then I swipe. And I do this all the time. I hold it and then I swipe. I'm actually gonna do the same thing with my eyes. I did a whole video trying on lipsticks too, so like, my poor lips. But I'm just gonna go ahead and hold it on the eye. And this is what you could do too, like to take your lashes off instead of ripping them off like me, because I'm a savage. I like to use some micellar water on like a Q-tip and hold it at the lash line to loosen it up and then take it off. That's not what I did today. Listen, just please. And then I also like to just swipe. And trust me, this works with like full eye makeup. I've done some crazy stuff. I'm just gonna put some more on here. I've done some crazy looks where like I use a primer potion, I do layer. This was only like 2 shadows. I've done like graphic liner, mixing, like I've done so much, and this is how I take off my makeup every single time. Every single time without fail, and it always just works for me. It's like the easiest way, and I absolutely make sure I take off every bit of my makeup before I go to sleep, before I go in the shower, before I do anything that I don't need makeup for. I don't like to go throughout the day with makeup just sitting on my face. I've had makeup on for over 13 hours. You guys have seen those videos where I try on products. But this is how I always take it off. I'm huge on skincare, even though I do my... You guys know that. Like, I try new stuff. But it's so important to me that I have a really good base. Not just foundation, but like my skin. So I do not play with taking off every piece of makeup that I put on. I need every product gone. And now with that same side, I'm just gonna go ahead and remove my brow products. I use a brow gel as well, so I just I need everything gone. And I'm just gonna use this on the rest of my face. Now that this side looks like this, I'm just gonna flip it over and go into the other side. So they're not particularly thick pads. So you saturate one side, you're getting the other. I've had some where it's like thicker, which I think maybe like could be good and bad. Where it's like a thicker, more like a pillowy cleansing pad. Because then product is trapped in there, you really have to make sure that it's washed. But this is thinner, so I'm sure it washes pretty well. It dried super fast as well too, so that's something to keep in mind. My concern with these is just how bad it would stain. That's all. But if you are someone that just does like a quick cleansing, like you're going throughout the day, you only wear sunscreen that day, you did your skincare, and you're outside sweating, you want to go in with the micellar water, that's fine. I don't think you would have a problem with that. And then reapply your sunscreen. Wear your sunscreen. Thank you so much. All right. So here's how we're looking. Does it have a smell? I don't think I checked this for a smell. It does not. Which is fine with me. I don't. Y'all know. It will trigger all kinds of headaches. So now, usually with my makeup, I love a cleansing balm. So even if I use micellar water, I'm going in with a cleansing balm to make sure everything is gone and loosened up. And usually cleansing balm, but this one I'm going in with the Peach and Lily Ginger Melt Oil Cleanser. I love any kind of cleansing balm, oil cleanser to get my makeup off because it really just melts down the product, especially mascaras or any like cream products. Love it. So I'm just gonna, and I love that this one has a pump, so I'm just gonna go ahead, don't embarrass me, pump a couple on my forehead and on my cheeks, and I'm just gonna rub that in. Make sure I really get up in there, especially by the hairline. I usually get makeup on my hair. It's a mess, y'all. Let's make sure I get everything. And more importantly, once it's like on my fingers, I'm dissolving that brow gel. I like to get the lids again and really just work it in on that mascara. You'll be surprised how much mascara is still on or around your eyes after you use like micellar water. So I usually go in twice with it. I think I'm gonna end up using all of those cleansing pads today. Oh well. Okay, so I'm just gonna go wash my hands and continue to work this in, and then we're gonna wipe it off and go back into the micellar water so I can show you how much makeup is actually still left over after all of this. Now that I look stupid, I'm going in with a clean pad just to really, let's wipe that off. Let's see, use what we got. I actually prefer to use like a damp towel when I do this, but I want to show you guys exactly what it looks like or how much product is still there, and then go in once my face is completely like, I'm gonna use my sweater again, y'all. This is literally what I do every time I take off my makeup because I need it all gone. But I am also just going to go into a wet disposable little compressed towelette. Just water, nothing else is on here. It's just water, so I can really get up in there. And it's just easier, like from the past, to really get in with my finger to get my inner corner. I did have on some eyeliner in my waterline. Want to make sure every bit of that glue from my lashes is gone. Can just really get up in there and get my neck. And these like compressed towels are really inexpensive. I think it's like, I think I ordered like a pack of like 100 or something like that from like Amazon. You can get them anywhere. Amazon, TikTok shop. There's a bunch of different ones. Temu, you can just grab them. I like them for travel. I also have like disposable towels for travel, and mainly for like my hair. But for traveling, like I also just bring a blue towel if my hair is gonna get wet so I can wash it and I don't mess up any of the hotel's towels. But we're almost done, guys, because I'm just going to go in. I'm not doing my full skincare again, kind of wasting product. You have no idea, guys. I did my whole routine just to do makeup, just for a couple videos, and look how early it is. So that's done. That's done. Next and finally, I'm gonna go back in with a new Echo cleansing pad, and I'm just gonna make sure everything is good, but really clean my skin, since like that was just water. I had an oil. I'm letting it sink in. Back into the vitamin C one. I'm really just saturating it and let it sit in without making a mess. You guys know me. I will make a mess. I will spill. I will drop things. It's just what it is. And now I'm just gonna go over my entire face. I like to see that I'm getting that there's more product left that I missed and that I'm actually getting it now. I don't know. It's satisfying for me. And back on the eyes, it's very important for me to just make sure I get that mascara out. You ever feel like you're sweating or you're outside and all of a sudden your eyes are burning? It's probably product in your eyes, probably mascara. Sometimes for me, it's also sunscreen. So just be careful. Make sure you remove all the product from your eyes. Eyes are so sensitive, and there's so many things you should not be using on under your eye. And I shouldn't be talking. You guys watch me rip off my lashes, but also you guys know that I will use a lip liner as an eyeliner if the color is what I need. So, all right. I actually think I did a really good job. Yeah. All right. So that is it. I'm gonna let that dry before I put on some oil and some sunscreen. But that is pretty much how I take off my makeup using the new Garnier Vitamin C Micellar Water. Look how little I used. I barely use any, really. Look how much is in here. And just so you know, I probably get a new one every like 3 or 4 months. Like the value size lasts a really long time. I don't know if there's a value size of the vitamin C one. It has to be, right? But I love it, and it really does help. And like I was saying, like hot days when you're out, I know some girl wrote, because I talk about sunscreen, like, oh, because you are supposed to reapply sunscreen every 2 hours, even if you're outside, even if you're driving, because you're still being exposed to the sun. You are still supposed to use sunscreen every 2 hours. If you carry a little micellar water, and I bring micellar water when I go on vacation too, in a travel bag. I know, maybe I need an updated video of what I take in my travel bag with like one of my new colors. So we'll talk about that later. But let's get down to how dirty these pads got. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. And finally, here. So like, look. Absolutely removed all my makeup. Oh, here we go. This one's better. There we go. There we go. Absolutely removed every little bit of makeup using micellar water. I use an oil. The oil is really to just dissolve anything that I miss. Otherwise, I feel like I'd be in there a little. Ooh. And just for my skin, I'm going to go in with this oil. This is like a new addition to my skincare routine. This is the Good Molecules Pure Cold Pressed Rose Hip Seed Oil. I really like it. It's supposed to be like, and it's a little bit, but it's supposed to be pure. So it's supposed to like protect your skin barrier. And I've been using so many products lately, especially to like fade dark marks. So I don't want anything stripping my skin. And even though like the weather is getting nicer, allegedly the weather's getting nicer, probably just getting nice everywhere but New York, I still don't want like, you know, anything harsh terrorizing my skin. And I do need an oil. Even if it gets warm, I do have oily combination skin where I particularly get oily in my T-zone. We're just gonna let this sink in a little bit. In my T-zone, so it is still good. Like, don't feel like because your skin is oily you shouldn't incorporate more oils. I think someone had said that your skin is producing more oil because you need oils. It's like a never-ending cycle, right? But changing your skincare, focusing on your skincare needs really helps a lot with dealing with your skin. And your skin does change throughout the seasons. It changes with your stress levels, environmental changes, everything affects your skin. You'd be so surprised. So make sure you keep updating your skincare routine. What does not change from my skincare routine, I'm telling you right now, is micellar water. And again, this is not sponsored, but I was so excited to see that they sent it to me. And I was like, y'all know I don't play about my micellar water. And I don't play about sunscreen either. So this is just my Black Girl sunscreen, SPF 50. Again, I already used some, but Barris is outside embarrassing me, and I may need to go out there and get him. Either way, I wear sunscreen every single day. Every single day. It's still daytime. I don't know when I will be going outside. I don't want to hear that it's raining. I don't want to hear that it's overcast. You don't need sunscreen. You absolutely still do. Stop being weird. Protect your skin. Melanoma does not discriminate. And that's it. Oh, my skin feels so nice. I feel like it's glowing, it's dewy. But that is gonna be it, guys. Just showing you guys how I take off my makeup after a long day. This is like my second video of the day as well. So I'm trying to be prepared and have enough content for you guys. But now it's time to edit. And I think I set myself up to be good, having edited a couple videos. And I can just take my time editing this one throughout the week or whatever, but not feel so hard pressed to get everything done in a day, because that sucks. Editing is hard, y'all. I don't have an editor, it's just me. I'm not looking for an editor either, please. I can't afford ya. I can't. Sorry. But that is going to be it, guys. If you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Once you subscribe, hit that notification bell, join the Clockwork crew, so you'll be notified every single time that I upload, which is every single Monday, like clockwork. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Until next time.